Hello and welcome to an Acor Orthopedic Educational Tutorial. My name is Ross Marty and I am Director of Clinical Education for Acor, and I will be your instructor for this series. For this episode we're going to be measuring the foot for fitting of shoes. So you're going to need a patient information form or just a piece of paper to write the numbers down. I'm going to teach both methods of Ritz Stick and the Brannock Device. So you'll need either one of those, and then a patient to measure. So we'll start with, I'm going to start with your right foot, and I'm going to start with a Ritz Stick. A Ritz Stick is both men's and women's, right in the one stick. For the women's side, we're going to be looking at this measurement over here. It opens up like that. We go to the back of the heel to the longest toe in a sitting position. We look at the measurement. This is measuring a 6.5. And then for the width, it's pretty simple to get. We go across from the widest point to the widest point, straight across. And there's a number system in here, and that's looking at 17. And for this, the chart in the back, and it's hard to see here, but you'll see as soon as you get a stick, they all have the same measurement chart here. You'll find the number 17 underneath the 6 or the 7. You go in between, you take a look at the 17. So 17.6 is a wide, 17.7 is a wide also. We need to do this standing. That was a sitting measurement. I have the patient stand up real quick and take a slight step forward for me. And we do that same measurement again. Alright, we're getting a 7 on this one. The foot elongates upon weight bearing. And on the width, I'm also getting the 17 again. So we look at the 717, we already know that's a wide by looking at her chart. So for her, we need a 7 wide for the left. We also need to do the same thing, or for the right, excuse me, we need to do the same thing for the left, so we can step forward and do the measurement of the left. And this one's measuring right over 6.5, so it's also going to be a 7. Let's do the width. This one's measuring right between a 16 and a 17, so that makes it a 17. So again, we know 717 is going to be a wide, so we need a 7 wide for this patient. Let's look at the Brannock Device, a little more difficult. If you have a seat again. Brannock Device is what most certified ped orthotists use. Also, a lot of shoe fitters will use these. They come in both men's and women's. This is the women's device. They're usually either maroon or purple. And this is the men's device, and they're either black or blue. So you have to use one or the other. So we're going to use the women's device, of course. And you have, the heel cups are different too. This is the right heel cup, flip it, and that's the left heel cup. So we're going to measure the right foot, put the device underneath them. The side device, this is what we call the arch measurement, or the heel to ball measurement. You want that right in the center of the first metatarsal head. This device off to the side here is the width measurement, so lightly touching. Looking at the longest toe with the Brannock Device is slightly over a 6, so we're going to say a 6.5 in the sitting position. The width is measuring, so I take the 6.5 over here, find the 6.5 is measuring right at a medium width, and then finally the heel to ball measurement is telling me right about a 7.5. Oh, 6.5, excuse me, 6.5. Have the patient stand. And with this, you want them to pick their foot up just slightly and set it back down so it'll elongate. And it's elongated to a 7 in the ball width measurement. She's right at a 6.5, right just slightly over, so we're going to say 6.5, 7. And then the width is right at a wide, a D. And that's the measurements. Some people like to write it down, like I said, on a chart, because there's a lot of charts, a lot of measurements you have to remember there. You'll always want to go with the widest width and the longest measurement. So if you measured a 6.5 on the length, on sitting, 7 standing, you're going to want to go with the 7. For more information on what you've seen here today, or to watch another Acor educational tutorial, visit us at www.acor.com. Thanks for watching, and good day.